Hello guys, what is up? I am Brian here doing a new video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at the top 14 Transformers I have bought in for 2014. If you have not known, last year it was the 2013, so we set our top 13 of 2013. This year we're going for 14 because 2014, you know, get the theme. Yeah, basically I'm just talking about my favorite Transformers toys that I have bought from 2014 and not Transformers toys from 2014. So some of these are even like probably about 10 years old or something like that. I think about 8 or so, whatever it is. So just before everyone starts ranting, hey, this figure didn't come out in 2014, there you go. Anyways, so let's start off with my number 14. While a lot of people might not like this figure, I actually do. It might just be the version that I have. I should also mention that these are going to be kind of quick, and I should also mention that these are going to be based on how I feel of this figure, you know, that I have in person. So not necessarily like, it might not be your favorite. In fact, it might be one of your least favorites, but I have a personal connection with it, and it was all fun. Anyways, with that rant aside, this one, a lot of people actually don't like, but I really do. I can actually get it transformed, which a lot of people seem to have troubles with, but it might just be my mold, or might be the fact that I'm patient with it. I don't know. Transformers Generations Wingblade. Yes, a lot of people do not like this figure, but I really do. I actually think she's kind of cool. I like the weapon. The jet mode's alright, although her legs are hanging off from the top. She does have a cool fan piece from the head, so I really like that. Plus, also, I'm actually a fan of Ruby, so the fact that she does have a sword, and as well as this, I could use this as a weapon, you know, that really just, you know, stuck with me. I just love this female character, and I think she's rather cool. Number 13 is where we get into the Age of Extinction figures. Now, a lot of people might be cringing on the Age of Extinction figure theme, but you know what? I think a lot of people can accept this one. Age of Extinction Scorn! Now, Scorn is a Spinosaurus, and the Spinosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, so I really like this. I love the red color. It's not my favorite color, but I think it really works for Scorn. Otherwise, mostly for the Spinosaurus mode and the fact that they kept this, I don't want to say simple, but it does feel like an action figure, of course. But, just overall, I like it. Figure number 12 might not be on your list. In fact, it's probably on no one else's list, but I decided, hey, why not talk about it? I got this in the mail, and a lot of people might rage at me for it, but it definitely counts. Larry. Now, if you don't know, I have a friend known as Larry, Larry Oz Production 3, or Larry Oz Production as he is now, and this was actually his mascot for a while, or what he is referred to in the Transformers realm. So I decided, hey, this, you know, takes the spot when he gave this figure to me. This one's like an older version of it, so he's actually got one for himself. Just, you know what, overall, I really like this. If you want to see my reaction when I got this in the mail, click the link down below, because it's a huge reaction. Number 11, a lot of people actually do not contain right now, but might eventually. So far, this isn't in a lot of stores. In fact, I think this was bought online, and is probably pulled from the site by now. It's a Kre-O Battle Changer Starscream. Out of all the battle changes, Starscream really impressed me. I mean, he had a clean look, very nice transformation, and the alt mode was legit. So I really like this figure overall, and you will definitely see a review of this. Going into number 10, we have Cybertron Hotshot. This is a figure that I've been wanting for about 8 years. So when the opportunity came to get this guy, I decided, hey, I'm going to pick up this guy. This guy's really cool. I'm missing the missile. I know I have it somewhere, because I did find it recently, then I put it away. Now I can't figure out where I put it. But, yeah, Cybertron Hotshot. Really cool figure, and I absolutely love it. The next figure on our 2014 list is Generations Hoist. If you did not know, I got this at the Victoria's Ultimate Hummingbird Toy Fair, and this guy is really cool. I love him. I love the green color, and just overall, he looks fantastic. I love his robot mode. I love his alt mode. Just overall, this figure is outstanding and way better than I thought. And I wasn't really interested in getting Trailbreaker, but I gotta say, after getting this guy, I am really looking into getting that figure. But until then, I have Hoist. I love the green color. I like the hook. I like that it transforms into a gun. I know a lot of people are on the fence of that, but I really do like it. So overall, Generations Hoist is the one that I'm going to go with. So my number 8 spot has to go to Sea Spray. This guy is really cool. He was sent to me by Chris Vellner, and I gotta say, it's a really nice looking toy. I love the turbines. I love the fact that I can, work with a lot of the other figures, especially with, what's the one with this guy? Breacher, I believe it is. Just overall, this guy is really cool. I love the look of him. I love the design. And he can fit in Generations. He can fit in Hunt for the Decepticons. I put him in the movie line. I put him in the movie line just because why not? So yeah, Sea Spray. Definitely pretty awesome. Number 7, Bear Boars, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Is going to Beast Hunter's Prowl. I got this for 15 bucks at the Victoria's Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair, so that's really cool. I love the purple color. I love his head sculpt. I mean, seriously, look at that head sculpt. It's just amazing. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the light piping. I just overall really love this guy. I love him a little bit more than Smokescreen. He's just overall really cool. I love the colors. They're very simple. You know, he's got the black and white theme. Just overall, I love this guy. Number 6 has to go to Orion Pax. Finally, we got an Orion Pax figure in this line. And I gotta say, he looks very, very good. I just love his alt mode, his robot mode. While the arms don't necessarily tab in as well as they should, I really do like this figure, and he just works overall. His arms are a little loose, but other than that, I really just love this guy. The number 5 spot has to go to Cosmos. I know I've said previously that Swerve is better, but I gotta say, now that I think of it, especially in comparison with a lot of the previous Cosmoses, this guy really takes the cake. Now, a lot of people are probably going to hate me because I didn't say the Generation 1 version, and I didn't say that was better than this, but honestly, Generation 1 version didn't really interest me too much. This guy looked really cool. I was waiting for a good-looking Cosmos for the Generations line. I know they made a Legends version for the Universe Classics 2.0, but I mean, this just clearly takes the cake, and I love the little Target Master too. Number 4 is actually 2 figures. It is Bumblebee and Bumblebee. Yeah, kind of weird that I'm putting Bumblebee in the number 4 spot, but I gotta say, these are good-looking Bumblebees. First off, the Generations Bumblebee. I mean, come on, that looks really cool. He's small, and I love the scale on this guy. And then you've got this guy. And I've got to say, for a movie Bumblebee, this one ain't half bad. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I gotta say, out of a personal experience, the only thing that I find wrong about this guy is the tabs on the front of the car. I just don't like it. And I have one of them broken, and I like them broken more than fixed, quite honestly. There's a few things here or there, but overall, I just love this. Going into the top 3, we have a figure that I was basically bragging about. You probably already know what this is. It's a black one, it's Japanese, it's Takara, it's a Takara store exclusive, and it came with a little matrix dangling around its neck. This is Nightmare Unicron. Now, to a lot of people, this might be considered one of the worst figures of 2013, 2014, whenever this came out. I think it was 2012. The reason why I'm saying this is one of the best is because, 1, it's a store exclusive, it's incredibly rare, so there we go. 2, it's a Transformers Prime figure, and I love that series. 3, it's Unicron, so that's always cool. And for the price, I got this for 30 bucks, and the Matrix alone that came with it, I have it right here. The Matrix alone, there's only 200 of those made, and if you find that online, that's about 30 bucks alone. So I basically got this figure for free. That's pretty cool, incredible, and that's the main reasons why this guy takes the number 3 spot. Now, to a lot of people, you might disagree with me on this, but again, this is a personal list. It's not your list. It's not everyone's list. So I'm going to have a couple of figures that a lot of people are not going to agree with me on. So just before everyone freaks out, yes, this is an Age of Extinction figure. No, it's probably not one of the best ones considered out there for release, but you know what? I like this figure, and it doesn't matter. I like the figure, and that's all I really need. Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager Class Drift. It's the helicopter version, not the deluxe. The deluxe I have problems with, and just not a good experience. This guy, I really just love. It's the propellers that kind of bug me, only because they won't tab in right. But quite honestly, I love the swords. I love the fact that they're able to combine. I love the head sculpt. It's amazing. I don't know how well I'll feel about Skyhammer if I do eventually pick it up. But this guy as a whole is amazing. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Now, a lot of people have probably figured this out on what's my top figure for 2014 that I've bought. Because, one, it's not on the list so far, and two, this was a figure that I've been craving for 5 years. Now, I know that I said Cybertron Hotshot I've been craving for 8 years, in fact, pretty much when I started at Transformers. This figure has actually driven me nuts. I knew that I could get Hotshot at pretty much any time that I want. This figure had problems with me. It was 50 bucks, but I was able to get a kind of like a free Starscream, a free Cyberverse Starscream out of it. So that kind of reduces it to 40, which is roughly a good price. This guy is just amazing, and again, a figure that I've been really pushing to go after. Had lots of opportunities to get it, but failed so many times, and finally, I just had to get it. Transformers First Edition Prime, or Transformers Prime First Edition Bulkhead. This guy, again, I've been going after for so long, couldn't find it, or have found it, but, you know, just so many lost opportunities, and he is just amazing. I love this guy. I actually like him a little bit more than the Takara one, just because the metallic green just never really got to me. And just overall, I really love the look of him. He's cool in design. I like the little ball thing, and overall, he's a lot better than the other renditions of Bulkhead out there. I mean, maybe not the animated leader class version. I don't know. I you know, haven't really looked into it much recently. But as far as Bulkhead goes for Transformers Prime, this is quite clearly the best version. The RED one just looked weird, and the Beastars one, while it's not necessarily a bad figure and not as bad as I thought, it's still not really my favorite representation of Bulkhead. This one right here is probably the closest to Bulkhead you'll ever get. So that is pretty much my list. What's your list? Share this video and all sorts of doodads. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know, do that. And what's your top 14 Transformers? Go ahead, make a list. Make a video list, make a comment, do whatever you want. Share it with the hashtag top 14 TF of 2014, however that goes. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!